going, everybody? I'm Lewis, and the other day we got an update from the old school RuneScape team: the load test, tournament world, and quality of life. Unfortunately, the first two things there, load test and tournament world, will be closing on Monday, and the lateness of my video creation is unfortunate because there is not too much time between this video coming out and those closing. However, luckily, the Deadman Winter Invitational will be starting on Monday, so it all balances out not too badly. Let's quickly go through the load test and tournament world details, then we'll go through the Deadman changes and the quality of life updates, really so we can just see exactly what they were about. And like I said, there is a short period of time where you'll still be able to play them between this video coming out and them closing, so hopefully we can just check them out now. First of all, Raiding Party Finder load test. Raids are coming out in January, and these are the first dynamic, procedurally generated challenges old school RuneScape's had. And they're testing them to make sure the party finder's working, and obviously the environment that's being procedurally generated is going to be working. Unfortunately, this means they're not really going to give us all the challenges. They're mostly just showing off the environment and the Raiding Party Finder, which will obviously be key parts of the piece of content. However, they probably won't be the main parts that we're going to the content to enjoy. That being said, I do hope that these pieces of content, the environment and just the party finder, aren't shoved aside, because I do feel that they are key parts of raids. That being said, we probably shouldn't be calling them raids right now. We should be calling them the Chambers of Xeric. Feels a lot more old school RuneScape, a lot more ominous, a little bit more mysterious, and I like it. If I said to my friend, hey, do you want to play raids? We could be talking about anything. If you said you want to play the Chambers of Xeric, then that is a lot more specific and old school RuneScape. For this load test, I think the main thing is that they want us to just get straight into it. They'll find lots of issues and hopefully fix them before release. As well as that, if you find any issues, make sure you use the bug report form to send them into the old school RuneScape team, otherwise they're not going to be fixed. You can use the recruitment board to set up your own party, advertise it to others and manage its members, and you can also use the board to see the list of parties that other players are hosting, and then join them if you like. I feel that this test was quite good. Really, the environments are looking good, the party finding system feels great, and I can't wait to see raids in January. Moving on to the tournament world, and this is another one that I said is going to be finishing on Monday. They've opened this as part of the load test, just as a thank you for anyone playing the load test. They can also go on the tournament world. Tournament worlds are something we get every so often. They're a fun PvP environment that people that enjoy PvP can get into. And I suppose it does that by giving you the top level PvP in the game, giving you max stats, max gear, and then you get a supply chest where you can just choose any setup that you want. Hopefully that means that all the PvP comes down to skill, although personally in my opinion I feel that it probably still doesn't. Or maybe I'm just so unskilled that it does and I just feel bad. Moving on to the Deadman finale changes. They're updating some of the back end when the Deadman Invitational starts on Monday. However, they're being a little bit vague exactly what's happening until it comes out. Either way, if you're one of the Deadmen that's actually qualified for this Invitational, then you've got your invite now, and hopefully they're just waiting for Monday and you can start off in that Deadman Invitational. The final hour will of course be live streamed on the RuneScape Twitch channel Saturday, 17th of December, so don't miss out on that at all. And I'm sure that all the RuneScape streamers will be streaming as much Deadman as possible if they've qualified for the tournament. If you are in this tournament, good luck, I hope that you do well, and let's see if you win. As well as that, they're going to be hosting this event at the ESL Live Studio in Leicester, surprisingly not too far away from me. However, unfortunately, the event is now sold out. If you are one of the lucky players that managed to get a ticket to this ESL Live event, then I hope you enjoy your time there, meeting the old school RuneScape team and a few players. Finally, this week, in other news, Fairy Enough certificate is no longer required to travel through to the Fairy Queen's hideout if you've completed Fairy Tale 2, Cure a Queen quest. An inert Xeric talisman can now be dismantled into 100 Lizardman fangs. Iron Man will no longer receive a message box relating to achievement diaries when fishing trout with Easy Ardoin diary complete. Sherlock now recognises your completed Elite Skill Challenge when you're carrying an incomplete Master Skill Challenge. They've added some missing blocking to the Monkey Madness 2 tunnel. They fixed capitalization inconsistency with demons. They filtered some messages for drinking a cup of Guffick's Rest. Player-owned house versions of Hellcats are now named correctly. They fixed a typo when using cadaver berries on the Apothecary. They fixed tropical tree height issues. They fixed the message when using items on Camfrina. They fixed XP when receiving extra ore while mining Lovakite. They've updated the Construction Cape seller dialogue to correct the reference about the teleport perk, which is now unlimited and to every single house portal, which wasn't really properly polled. It was only the unlimited part that was polled. And they fixed the Regicide messenger check and prevented the messenger from appearing in certain places, which is quite an old bug, and I'm actually surprised they've only really gotten around to it. I feel that this week's update was fairly good, however it's a bit of a shame that the load test and the tournament world had been taken out by Monday. But at least the new Deadman Invitational has started at that same time. If you want to discuss this update, or perhaps you enjoyed the load test and or the tournament world, please let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what people think of these. Click here to watch my video on the latest old school RuneScape update, the list of rework and quality of life. And if you want to know what's happening in old school RuneScape in December, please click here for my month ahead post. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the old school RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.